So people ask me why I'm so invested in this, and the real reason is I was one of those kids. I struggled with reading. I was ashamed that I couldn't read. I lost confidence. What we want to do with Bound for Glory is to give these kids and share with these kids the opportunities and the resources that we know so that they can build their confidence and that they can become assured readers and leaders in their class.
So this idea came to mind to create a space for them in the summer where we could build that bridge, where we could help them with their reading and also help them through some of the emotional damage that they've incurred in the school system, where they're also feeling as though they're failing at something that their peers are really good at, reading. So we created Bound for Glory with reading in mind. So we provide 3.5 hours of literacy instruction each day for those students. We kept camp small with 12 campers, and we grew as a family, and which ultimately meant we grew in our own confidence and our own ability to overcome our difficulties in the real world and at school. And I think this will serve our students well in the classroom and in life as they face new challenges.
Before Scarlett came to camp, I had some of my dreams for her were to grow confidence in her reading. She was a little insecure at school around it. She wasn't excited to read at home. She came back from camp and was excited to start talking about the next year. Scarlett came back with confidence. She's like, oh, I want to read a book. And I mean, that is like huge for us. She was so excited about these relationships she built over the 3 weeks with her friends, her peers, and the counselors at camp.
I think being a mom, sometimes the kids, they hear what you're saying, but they don't always apply what you say. And so when it comes from a different environment, like a teacher or a camp counselor, something like that, I think it builds the kids up a little bit more. They tune in and they hear, like, you can do it. And I was hoping that he would build confidence, and he did. He did. He built a lot of confidence. He matured a lot. His reading came up tremendously.
We visited local farms where the campers picked blueberries, they milked a goat, and we even went to an urban farm. After that, we gathered our goodies, we went back to the kitchen, and we produced this beautiful edible art. The finale was a mystery box cook-off. The campers really loved that.
We also wanted to give them the opportunity to explore nature. And so we went hiking to the tops of mountains, and we swam in rivers and waterfalls, and we rode horses and so many things so that they could discover this beautiful world that they live in, and to face challenges and to overcome challenges and to learn new things about themselves.
They saw for maybe the first time that they were not alone. When you're in the trenches, you feel that you are the only one fighting. But then when you surround yourself with other people with dyslexia, you realize that you can embrace this talent and gift that God has given you.
And in the end, they also just embrace the opportunity to be with other people who learn like them and to create a family and a community at camp that they could leave with, that would change them in some way.
I've always heard people say, you know, friends you make at camp, the memories you make at camp. And for Trey, not only did he mature, but I think he had a little more respect for people and things.
She has learned how much ability she has and confidence in herself, and she has come back from camp with the desire to, I feel like, support others, and her just even like helping out around the house. supporting her friends at school, or what kind of impact she's having on the rest of the world too. I feel like I noticed a big difference. I think her world got a lot bigger, if that makes any sense. And her reading, I have her tutors at school. They both came up to me and they're like, oh my gosh, wow, this camp. Like, I have noticed night and day difference in Scarlett and her reading. She's flying through chapter books, and before it was like us trying to figure out how to get through a chapter of the book. And I brought tears to my eyes, so many moments coming back from camp and seeing the difference in her. So
we feel like that our Christian background has called us to serve these students. We worshiped together and we danced together and prayed, and it was amazing to watch the students also share what they learned about God at camp with each other and with one another. We've definitely felt that God showed up at camp and is putting us all on this path bound for glory in our own journeys.
With the help of our generous donors, we raised $5,000 per camper for the 2016 session. We are looking to do the same thing in 2017 so that we can have 12 campers. We're also looking to jumpstart our capital campaign so that we can purchase property for a full-time home for Bound for Glory. This way we could expand our camp to 3 sessions with 20 kids per session.
Bound for Glory Camp is the only camp that provides Orton Gillingham trained literacy tutors, an amazing outdoors program, a culinary program with our very own private chef, all at zero cost for campers' families. This camp is for children who most need the services we provide and whose families cannot afford it. We raise every penny needed to cover the cost for these campers. We ask you to partner with us to continue to make Bound for Glory Camp a life-changing experience for children who struggle with literacy and come from low-income families. Together, we can make their summers a time for opportunities instead of a time for learning loss. We need you to team with us financially, through volunteering, and through prayer. By choosing one or more of these opportunities, you will make a difference in a young child's life. Scott and I both thank you, and more importantly, our campers will thank you. God bless.